Hi, this is a little quick video to show what I've been working on, give a quick update, and I got something working this morning that I'm pretty pleased with, and I just wanted to do a quick demo of that and kind of show how that works and what it does. So, it's kind of a live update for just parts of my code that I want to iterate on quickly, which is pretty fun. But so first, what the project is, it's my Let 'em Dare Game Jam game. It's inspired by the board game Tapestry and Civilization style games, but it's a clicker. And so you got to click on all the hexes to explore them, and then build things, and the things can click for you. Somebody managed to clear the board, which is pretty impressive. So what I'm working on with this now is trying to get some texture and graphics on the terrain tiles themselves, so they're not just blank. And I've been using shadertoy a lot, and I'm kind of spoiled by using shadertoy because you make changes there and you just automatically see your changes in the other window, and that's pretty great. But this isn't shader, this is a C code, so I wanted to get that same thing going, and so I tried something out this morning and it worked pretty good. So let me show you the game and show basically how it works, and then I'll show a little bit under the hood, but it's what you'd expect. There's nothing too surprising. So this is the game. You can kind of click on things, click enough and it flips over. Yay, that's a lot of clicks. And so we can see right now it is generating this texture here, but it's just right now it's just a test checkerboard pattern. So if I want to iterate on that and make it better, I can go over here, and this is the code that builds that texture and the height map. There's a little bit of variation in here. So what I did is I kind of factored out the code that does that terrain generation into one file, and just took out most of what it depended on. And then I have a key in here that will make a DLL out of that, and anytime I change this file, it'll rebuild a DLL with just that file, reload that, and regenerate the hex so that I can iterate on it quickly. So I'll show you how this works. So right now we've got this little bit here that's just generating a checkerboard, and that's our land color. But let's say we want to use our noise pattern instead. So we just go in and change this, and I save the file. And now over there in the other window, it notices it changed, and it reloads the DLL and regenerates the tile. So yeah, so I can see it update, and I can make changes. If I want to change how the pattern works, see what it looks like, maybe get some different colors in here, see what happens there. There you go. I want to get some more high frequency for the tile. It's pretty cool for and also so I have a debug key. I can just flip them all over. One thing that I kind of happened automatically is I realized I can use this to make different versions of them. So if I want to that's another frequency. It's just going to rebuild this tile for now. I can kind of use this to version different things. So that's fun. Yeah. So if I do an error, if I type something that's not valid, I just print it out here. It's really hard to read, but I can use the editor to tell me. And then it doesn't reload again until I make changes to the file. So yeah, so how it works, I mean, there's nothing really sneaky about it. There's this eval terrain. It just checks for the file modification time on the source file, and it checks for the modification time on the DLL. And if it's out of date, it just it calls a batch file, which is this. It's just this to rebuild that DLL, and reloads it. There's a little bit of hoops you have to jump through, like you have to copy the DLL to a different one because the compiler can't write the DLL while it's already open. Stuff like that, but that's all pretty straightforward. So yeah, so that's that feature, and yeah, so yeah, like let me know if this was interesting, or if I could do more videos about the kind of what's inside the engine, or stuff like that. I don't know. And yeah, check out my clicker game when I release it, or on the early version on Lone Bear now. All right.